one thing you gotta realize that it hurts, but it's important. It's an important lesson to have, especially when you're growing up, is that your your classmates are not your friends, okay? Your co-workers are not your friends. And most definitely your family are not your friends. I'm gonna break every single role these people play and why they're not your friends. Okay, first of all, classmates. This is something that happens a lot naturally because we're human. If you're around somebody every single day, you're either gonna learn to love this person and admire them or at least respect them, or you're gonna learn to fucking hate them. That's how humans operate naturally, okay? It's been like that since the Stone Age. So when it comes to classmates, a lot of the people you knew since fucking kindergarten, middle school, high school, you may call them your best friend, like your ride or die. Who's been with you since the fucking beginning. That person is only your friend because both of y'all last names started with C. Or fucking y'all both played Halo and Call of Duty. Or y'all both loved wrestling and Marvel movies and shit like that. That is not really like a true friendship. Y'all just had a couple things in common and kept talking to each other because y'all had like a friendly demeanor towards each other. People confuse being friendly with actual friendships. And it sucks because you've been friendly with this person for months, years, in some cases even decades. You hold this person to a certain level, and then you realize that as you get older and your opinions change, your tastes change, fuck, just life changes in general. You realize that this quote unquote friend isn't really like a friend. It's just somebody you had a couple key things in common with for a long time. Like I'm 28 and I have a younger brother who's 19, and he came to me today. He was really upset because one of his quote unquote friends blocked him on Instagram, and I was like, why? Why did your friend block you? Well, and this is according to my little brother. He was like, oh, I went into our group chat and I was like, hey guys, I know it's been a while since I talked to you, but I decided that I'm not gonna be smoking anymore. Okay, I'm not a fan of smoking anymore, so I'm gonna stop smoking. I'm working on myself right now, and I'm working on going into therapy. For context, my family has been through a lot these past couple of decades, so therapy is much needed for him and especially me. So guys, I thought, and he's only 19. I didn't start going to therapy until I was in my. Actually, I might have been around his age. I might have been like 21, 22. I think I was 21. But I digress. So him at 19 years old going to therapy is a very beautiful and powerful thing, and I take pride in being his older brother because I feel like these are sensibilities I instilled into him. So he told his group chat this. According to him, his friend was like, "Wow, be a fucking real man. You going to therapy?" And I was saying like, fuck, bro. Like that hurts. That hurts a lot. Like that hurt me, and I probably met this friend maybe once, and I still felt some type of way about that. So I asked my little brother, like, how does that make you feel? And he was like, yeah, I was really upset. And this friend of mine, all we really did these past couple of months since we got out of high school, just kind of smoke and hang out all day. And I'm not really trying to do that anymore. So I guess he felt some type of way about it. And that's a classic example of like these people aren't really your friends, bro. Y'all just hang around. Y'all just hang around each other and do basic shit. You have to realize that friendship, that's a powerful word that holds a lot to it. Because it's so as easy as it is to label somebody as a friend, it's that easy to label them as a ex-friend, a enemy, somebody that you no longer fuck with, and it'll be over the most trivial reason. Like, damn, he really cut you off because you decided you don't want to smoke anymore and you want to get into therapy. Yeah, because the reason why he cut you off is so trivial is because the reason your friendship even started is trivial. You guys both liked basketball. That's it. And you guys happen to both smoke weed. Oh damn. You and billions and other people have the same shit in common. Doesn't mean we're gonna be friends. No. Same thing with coworkers, bro. Like y'all share 8 hours together. That's it, man. Doesn't mean y'all gotta hang out and be cool. No, don't get me wrong. I'm at work right now, and there are plenty of people who are cool as fuck. I don't consider them really a friend. They don't know much about me. They don't really know my backstory. And at 28 years old, it's really hard for me to accept the idea of making a new friend. If that new friend isn't really finding a way to elevate me and I'm not elevating them, or we're not inspiring each other, then why the fuck are we friends? Why the fuck are we cool? I mean, I'll take that part back. We could be cool. But once my 8 hours is done, don't try to hang out with me, okay? Just because we like talking about fucking the Grammys, like, oh shit, fucking Kendrick Lamar won an award, yo, that shit was crazy. Just because we have passionate conversations about the new Drake album doesn't mean we need to hang out outside of here, okay? And that's hard for a lot of people to accept, and that's because a lot of people are just happy with the idea of dealing with mediocrity. Like they're happy with the idea of, oh, me and this person have some basic shit in common, and we both come from maybe a similar background and stuff like that, so we should be friends. We should waste a couple more hours outside of work to hang out and do other shit. No, bro, no, I'm sorry. I don't want to fucking go to the bar with you. I don't want to go to some random concert with you. Like, I'm trying to focus on building a family, okay? Building some type of generational wealth. I'm trying to focus on stuff to give my children and my grandchildren one day, okay? And if you're not on that same type of wavelength as me, if you're not on that same type of timing, no, I don't want to be fucking friends with you. And that doesn't mean I'm any better than you. By all means, I might as well be some grumpy old nigga at that point, because I'm not trying to really have fun in certain situations, because to me it's a waste of time. And like I said, that doesn't sound very fun. From an outside perspective, I sound like the worst person to hang out with, which is reasonable. But you watch it, you might hear this shit and be like, facts. You're like, I don't want to waste time going to bars and clubs trying to get random pussy. No, I want to focus on getting a good job, getting a side hustle, blowing up, doing my passion, etc. And if you're on that type of time, cool. I respect you. Hit me up on Instagram, hit up the Discord or whatever. But you don't have to be on that type of time. I'm just saying, like, you got to realize that some of these people who are around you that you call a friend, you guys are not really friends. And this especially goes with family. Like, the only thing y'all have in common is genetics. Like, that's it. Y'all don't even have like some basic interests in common. Y'all barely find shit to talk about, but you're supposed to value this person, hold them to a certain pedestal. Like, I can make a whole series of videos on why family it doesn't mean shit, really. But I don't want to get too dark and too personal, at least not in this video. I will eventually if you're curious. But yeah, man, certain things you guys can't hold to that standard. I can count on probably one hand the amount of like super close friends I have. And I consider these friends super close because I tell them my whole life story. They know my whole life story. I know their whole life story. They have been with me and through like thick and thin. When I needed them, they was there. Like, these are like serious friends I hold to a high standard. And like I said, I can count on for sure one hand how many people that is. So if you think you got like some of the closest friends, really look at your friendship and just have some critical thought. I'm not saying after this video you should just cut a bunch of people off, but just really think about like your friendship. Like, have y'all really been through shit? Have y'all friendship really been tested? Have y'all like argued about something? Have you been through something? You needed them to be there for you, and were they there for you? These are the type of questions you need to ask when it comes to taking some of your friends seriously, because there's nothing wrong with having a couple acquaintances and people you hang out with occasionally, because like I said, you have something in common. But consider your time, bro. Like, do you really want to waste time hanging out with this coworker right now when you could be focusing on building a healthy relationship with your loved ones, your family, or building some type of stable income that you can pass down to your children? Like, that's the type of shit I think about. That's the wavelength I'm on. And if you're watching this video, if you made it this far, I recommend you be on that same type of timing, because that is the life-changing timing we need, especially for young guys out there. But yeah, that's enough rambling for now. Take care.